Unfortunate Spaceman has a lot of cosmetics. Like, wow. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say to my subscribers that I'm not becoming an Unfortunate Spaceman channel. I honestly just upload whatever game I'm playing at the time, and as of right now, that's Unfortunate Spaceman. Am I stealing someone else's content? Basically, yeah. This is just Soundsmith's content, but for a different game. Where was I? Alright, so a lot of these cosmetics are used by people who have a specific playstyle, as you might have noticed. Today I'm focusing on helmet cosmetics, but I might do other stuff later, I don't really know as of now. Also, disclaimer, stereotypes for these cosmetics don't really apply to everyone, this is just my own personal experience with players who use these helmets. If you don't like the stereotype, it's up to you to change it and show in fact hazard players are indeed the best. Anyway, without further ado, let's start with the very first helmet. Standard and its colour variants are the first helmets you will unlock. It's a free helmet and it's pretty damn good looking, to be honest. The only issue I have with it is some of the colour variants look pretty bad with random colours that you spawn with. The unpainted variant with its white stripe usually goes pretty well with everything and was my main helmet before I unlocked more stuff. Pinning down a playstyle with this helmet is difficult, as most players who use it are usually quite new, though some more experienced players... Can you stop? Some more experienced players will know that newer players will use it, and in fact will use this helmet to blend in with said newer players. The pilot helmet is... honestly, I love the design of it. It's such a good concept. But the texture work is pretty bad, especially when it has colours applied to it. This helmet is getting a remake down the line, so hopefully its concept will be better realised. Of note, the shuttle pilot for the emergency shuttle wears this, so if you want to be cool as him or do some sort of in-game cosplay, you can wear it. This helmet is mainly used by players who've gotten a little bit of experience with the game, but they're still pretty green. It's ditched the second they unlock a different helmet like the Grunt, and that's a damn shame. I mean, it's just... it's unlocked at level 10 and it's a pretty nice helmet overall. Bubble is a simple helmet, but honestly I think that works in its favour. It's one of the best free helmets in the game and I love it. The only issue is some of the visors on it look god awful. And I don't think there's any way to fix it without a drastic redesign, which sucks. It's how the game works. Other than that, I love it. It's unlocked at level 15 and the players that use it I find personally are massive assholes. I don't know why it's this helmet in particular, but these are the kind of people that will hoard power weapons, shoot people for no reason, and use the stun button to stun people near the power weapon so they can get it. I guess because it's an early rank and they're starting to branch out and use different perks. That includes using the stun button and stuff, I don't know. It's the HEV suit helmet. Honestly, up there with Bubbles is one of the best free helmets. I love it. Unlocked at level 20, it takes a bit of effort to unlock, and players who usually are quite experienced. Speaking of the players, I don't know why, but everything bad I said about Bubble, take that to an 11. I don't think I met a single player using Hazard that's not an asshole. I don't know why. Are all Half-Life players just secretly bad people? Run. It's got a big issue. And some of the other helmets we get to later have this issue as well. There's a much better looking helmet that just looks about the same. The Tin Man helmet is basically this helmet, but better in every way. I don't know, I just really dislike the look of this helmet. This is quite an early unlock, and what basically every pilot user will use the second they unlock it, and they'll just ditch pilot entirely. I love this helmet. It's one of my main go-to ones, and I haven't seen another player use it, and I'm so sad about that. I guess it's a quite high level because it's level 33. Because I haven't seen a player use this outside of myself. The stereotype is these players don't exist. I don't know.
Oh shit, here comes Pac-Man.
Yo! What it is, motherfuckers?
This is unlocked at level 31, and it's basically the same as the Screwball helmet, except not as cool. I'm sorry, Inquisitor, but I just hate your Pac-Man looking ass. Again, I've not seen another player use it like Screwball, but that's probably for the reason it looks a bit bleh. I don't really like this helmet personally. Like, how are you supposed to fit your head in it? This is a very specific reference, but have you seen the Halo 3 Legendary Edition helmet? Like, when you pre-ordered Halo 3, you would get this big helmet. Everyone who bought it hoped they would be able to put it on, but it was just way too small and not really designed for heads anyway. That's what this reminds me of. It makes me think they've just pushed their head right in there and it's deformed to fit in there. This is unlocked at level 25, and I think the players who use it are pretty damn experienced, but I don't think they like how it looks either, but they want to separate themselves from other helmets because it's higher rank. Honestly, I like this helmet. It reminds me of the clean suit scientist from Opposing Force, and I don't see too many players using it unfortunately because I think there's not really a good suit to go along with it. It's not a very modular helmet. You can't really use it with a lot of suits with it still looking good. Which really sucks. Come on, Maddock. Give me a clean suit. Give me a, well, clean suit? I don't know. I know you're watching this, please. Please, I beg you. Anyway, this unlocks at level 27, and the few players I do see using it always run Janitor. I have no clue why. I guess clean suit, cleaning, I don't know. This is one of the most high rank helmets at level 39, and this helmet is somewhat unique for not having any visor whatsoever. It's a pretty cool helmet, but it reminds me of Gun Gear in Halo Reach, and that just gives me flashbacks. Why is every Gun Gear player in this game 9 years old?
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, players really had to grind to get this. They're the kind of folks who will get all the samples locked up before the first tribunal. You better hope they're not the monster. Yeah, these guys always go for grenade bonsai charges, every single time. I don't know why. Unlocked at level 40, it's the highest unlocked helmet in the game as of time of recording. And these players are pretty damn good. Honestly, I love its design, but I wish it kind of went into more of that Raider style. It looks too clean. It should look like it's just been thrown in the garbage, like you just dug it out, I don't know. This is basically that Neko helmet, but free. Either that or people are doing jacket roleplay, complete with text-to-speech. It's quite a simple helmet, but it reminds me more of like Sonic than a shark. I guess motorbike helmet, going fast, I don't know. Unlocked at level 36, its players that use it are pretty damn good, and they're usually doing gimmicks. I don't know why that helmet activates that certain part of their brain. This helmet is pretty good and surprisingly common for a paid helmet, but I find it to have that grunt syndrome where the Cyclops helmet is the same thing but cooler. Either way, these users are pretty good usually, and they're usually using Investigator for some reason. I don't know, maybe there's some sort of space Sherlock Holmes reference I'm missing out on. I've never seen a single person use this. Sure, you know, there's some people who wear it in tutorial, but other than that, I've not seen a single person use it in my entire playtime. I think it's sort of a containment situation where it's a pretty good helmet on its own, but there's not really a good suit to go along with it. It's just a standalone helmet. Yeah, you heard me, Zag. Give me a Space Oddity suit, you nerd! This helmet is being remade in the future, so I can't really say too much about it as of right now, but I can talk about the people who use it. They always do gimmicks. They never play seriously. They always have to do something wacky and unique. I don't know what the spinning fan has to do with being wacky. Maybe it's keeping all of the oxygen out of their brain. Dog. People really like this helmet. A lot of rather well-known community members use it, and so does Jenkins in the tutorial. I don't like this helmet. Why do you need 4 eyes? Get out of here, you bug-looking ass. Go! Out! Be gone! You! Get out of my game! Go! Anyway, this helmet is kind of the complete opposite of Turbine users. They always play by the books, and they will always focus on tasks. Okay, this has grunt syndrome. This is just the Turbine, but cooler. I mean, for now, I don't know how that remake will turn out, but it's basically the same as Turbine, and its users are the same as well. They always shit posting, they're doing gimmicks. I don't know why wide visors make them act this way. This helmet looks a bit odd. I don't know, it looks like a diving helmet or something like that, like some sort of sea, like sci-fi sea thing. I don't know, maybe it's the fin. But you don't see too many players using this. I think it'd probably do a lot better if it was like bundled with the gun. I don't know. Come on, Zag, give us that bundle, the Astro bundle. Come on, you know you want it.
There's also a cat helmet. Meow?
This was the most paid used helmet for a long time. Especially with those anime visors. Why have you done this to your own game, Zag? Nowadays, with more choices for helmets for furries, this one doesn't get as much use. Their playstyle is usually quite varied with how many people who use it, but this is the one helmet people go apeshit over. I don't know why, they'll chase down Neko players and say, "Kitty! Kitty!" non-stop. They don't do this with any other helmet. I don't see anyone doing it about the other, like, furry helmets. Why? What is it about the cat ears that make people lose their mind? Robo suit. That's all I can say, that's a stereotype. I mean, it makes sense, it's one of the few helmets that work organically with Robro. For some reason, the stereotype for this is they always are like the last man standing in the rounds. I don't know why. I guess that third eye scanner, whatever, it helps them see danger? I don't know. Okay, this one isn't even fair. This is just the champion helmet, but cooler in every way. You don't see many people using it, but come on. I dislike this helmet so much. I think it's because from the front, it looks like someone's incorrectly applied a texture. Maybe if you could see the visor fully, I wouldn't dislike it as much, but from the front, it just looks wrong. Not many people use this, but the few I've talked to who do complain that there's not really a good suit to go with it, but I don't know, the old security suit's pretty good. This is another one of those suits I've not seen anybody use. Mainly because I play on EU servers, so American football, Spaceball isn't played here. This is another one that not many people use, but it's such a good helmet. I can't understand why it's not used more. I mean, look at it, it's great. Players that do use it, I mean, I guess they pilot stuff. They're always sitting on top of people's heads for some reason. I guess they're really like leaning into the pilot roleplay, I don't know. As I said earlier, this is just a cooler Eskimo helmet. Though for some reason, this really doesn't have as many people using it. I think it's because they don't expect the front of it to be painted white. Like they think that long orange bit will just be on its own and it will look really bad with other colours. I don't know. I like it though. Okay, this is another one. Never seen a person use this. It probably doesn't help, it just looks like you're wearing a bin on your head. I don't know. Okay, the stereotype is easy for this. Their favorite map is H2O. Either that, or they brought it specifically to use with the suit, so from behind you can't even tell what their color is. Seriously, what color is this? It's blue. Did you know that? No. Asshole. There's one very specific stereotype with the red faction helmet. It's a really good helmet, but... Oh god! Here he comes with the stun grenade and he's blinding everyone! Oh god, stop! Ah! I'm gonna comment on this one. Why is this not a seasonal helmet? The only people who use it know it looks like garbage and that's why they're using it. This is all your fault, Scrubstar. You designed this. You gotta deal with this burden for the rest of your life. This helmet is great. Unironically, it's one of my favorites. But it has the issue as the containment helmet. There's not really a good suit to go with it. Like, I love how it looks. I love its design. The texture work on it is amazing. But it doesn't really go well with any of the suits in the game right now. Okay, I'm sort of lumping these all together because they're pretty cool. But mainly people use them with the eye visors to look absolutely terrifying. Either that or they're choosing that one specific one to do like Metro Police roleplay with the stun baton. Pick up that sample. This is a free helmet with the purchase of Dusk. It's a meh helmet, but I really wish there was a voice pack to go with it. Just imagine just running around calling people heretics. I would love that. Also, it should be obvious, but the stereotype is that they always use space milk. Like, non-stop. I know this isn't really fair, because that's what the helmet looks like in the medieval. You can't really do much. But it looks like someone's got the normal Spartan helmet and they just sat on it. Like, the Spartan or Mandalore helmet is just so much cooler. I'm sorry, like, a medieval devs, and, you know, I think Maddock who designed this, but it's really got that, like, just look at this, just, yeah, that meme. Okay, I was gonna make this one big video, but there are way too many helmets in this game, and the 1.4 update is just around the corner, so there's going to be even more helmets. So I'm splitting it into two videos. Part 2 should release when the actual 1.4 update drops, so I can have those helmets in there as well. If you've made this far, thank you. Please leave a comment, as that helps me gain traction on the sidebar. I don't know what it's called, where videos are recommended. The more comments, the more likely you're to get there. Blah. If you really did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much more Unfortunate Spaceman content. I don't know. At least not for a while. I'm going to take a bit of a break. Alright, yeah, thank you very much.